Haris Seferovic, Noah Okafor et al. Get back into this game now for the Swiss. You don't want to go into a World Cup finals with a defeat on the record. Mohamed Salisu, Abdul Karim to give him his name in full. The Southampton defender separating the sides at the moment. Quite a long stoppage after that goal. You can see almost 2 minutes. Be interesting to see if the referee adds that on at the end of the second half. At the end of the first half, despite a water break, he didn't add any time on to the 45. Abisher with the ball into the middle, comfortable for Ziggy. It's not a championship game or a competitive game in that sense of the world, so whether the referee does add the time on at the end or not, probably a moot point. Great noise from the small band of Ghanaian supporters in the ground in Abu Dhabi. It's a feature, of course, of the African nations when they play at World Cups. Their supporters are always wonderful. They bring so much colour and joy and noise to the stadia. That's good strength there from Semenyo. Not a bad ball as well for Sulemana to run onto. Here is Sulemana as Ghana come looking for a second goal. It's going to break for Semenyo, and it's 2-0. Ghana with 2 quick goals. Antoine Semenyo with his first goal for Ghana. Really good break by the Ghanaians. Semenyo and then Sulemana into the area. Not too much that Yann Sommer could do. He came out to make the challenge on Sulemana when the ball broke for Semenyo. He took his goal well. Good pace here from Sulemana. Got away from Fasnacht. Rebounded off Sommer. It fell perfectly for Semenyo. All from a kick out at the other end. Misread by Comer. Sulemana had the pace to get away there from Fasnacht. Goalkeeper was down bravely. That's a good finish from Semenyo. 16 minutes from time in Abu Dhabi. It's now Ghana 2, Switzerland 0. A bit like Salisu for it will certainly give the Ghanaians great heart going into their opening game against Portugal next Thursday. It's obviously going to be a tough game for them. Switzerland will be a bit disappointed, having been the better team really in the first half in terms of chances created. Just couldn't get the shot away. Haris Seferovic, lovely first touch. The Swiss number 9 now playing his football with Galatasaray in Turkey. Great control. Salisu did just enough to make life difficult for Seferovic there. Joseph Aidoo is about to come on for Ghana. Plays his football with Celta Vigo. defender, replacing Salisu, the opening goal scorer. Job done for Mohamed Salisu. This is that goal. From Murat Yakin's point of view, it'd be disappointing if Switzerland do lose this game after 3 very good wins in their last 3 games before this, but I think they will point to the number of changes that they've made in the second half. It's somewhat broken their rhythm. I know it's giving players game time, but in terms of actually trying to win this game as a contest, all those substitutions probably haven't helped in some respects. Having said that, Ghana have made a good few substitutions themselves in the second half. One of those subs, Antoine Semenyo, with that goal to make it 2-0. Given that it's a friendly game, pretty much unlimited substitutions. Amadou Seydou is about to come on for Ghana. Another change for them on the way pretty shortly. Breaks the rhythm of the game a little bit as well. Tariq Lamptey is the player to make way. Difficult for a team who's 2-0 down and trying to work themselves back into a match when there's this consistent flow of stoppages for substitutions. So Seydou, the 22-year-old, is on to replace Lamptey. With the flick on there. That's Abisher's header. Targeted up in the end by Abedi. Zakaria now playing in that defence after Shara went off. Fans are loving this. Sulemana doing well there to get the pass away to the recently arrived Seydou. Samed all the way back to the goalkeeper, Ziggy. Marte back to his goalkeeper, Ziggy. Comer this time taking control of that long ball from the goalkeeper. Here's Zakaria. Okafor tried to send it out to Stefan on the far side. Didn't work out though. No Seydou. Will do for Ghana into the last 9 minutes of this match. Seydou trying to steal a yard or two. You can see the shadows just starting to come across the pitch now. Goal that Lawrence Ziggy is defending. Shadow starting to come across. Semenyo back to Ayew. Ghana playing with a degree of confidence now that we maybe didn't see in the first half. Sulemana. Ayew. Newly arrived from Freiburg. His mum is German, his dad Ghanaian. Not too far away there. Certainly Otto Addo will be really pleased with this second half performance by the Ghanaian team. 2 goals, and they have looked much more threatening in this second 45 minutes. Switzerland haven't really been at the races in this second half. Here's Shaqiri. Nice ball forward from Shaqiri that time. Seferovic is in the middle if he can be found. Before battling away to try and make space for the cross. Cormack's ball into the area that time. Stefan should be able to keep that in play, and he has done. Which is in the middle. It's too high for Seferovic and Ziggy. Again with the punch there. Trying to make space for the cross. Cormack's ball into the area that time. Stefan should be able to keep that in play. Just collided with his own player there, Baba Rahman. He's going for a corner. It's too high for towards the back post. Well defended again. This time it's Daniel Piera with the header away. Just collided with his own player there, Baba Rahman. Stefan. Elbedi. Stefan again. Nico Elbedi. Zakaria. Abasher. Send it out to Shaqiri. Here is Michel Abasher again. Semenya doing enough there just to put Cormack off a bit. Zakaria having to go back to collect possession. No way through there to Shaqiri with the intercept for Ghana. 5 minutes from time. Ghana 2-0 up in Abu Dhabi against Switzerland. This is the last friendly for these two teams before the serious action of the World Cup finals. It's underway next week for these two sides. Lovely bit of control there from Semenya, who's done very well since he came on, apart from the goal that he scored. He's asked a few questions of the Swiss defence. This is the last friendly for these two teams. A serious action. Ayuf fouled that time by Abasher. Very well since he came on. I didn't expect Andre Ayew to play this many minutes in this game. Turns 33 next month. The Ghanaian captain. Kiera. Aidu. Rahman. Samed. Free kick to Ghana for that foul by Renato Stefan. Well, Stefan was complaining to the referee, but I think you can see from that replay the match official got it right. Free kick to Ghana for that foul by Renato Stefan. And the Portuguese party, I'm sure, will be having a close look at this game, monitoring their opponents in that opening game next Thursday. Well, Ghana have shown that they're capable opponents, that's for sure, for anybody. They do still have some top players still to come back in, the likes of Thomas Partey, Gideon Mensah as well. Not forgetting Mohamed Kudus, who I think has the potential to be one of the real star players for Ghana at the World Cup finals, assuming he's fit and well. Ghana have shown that they're forcing Stefan back, a misplaced pass, and another chance for Ghana here. Potential third goal. This time it's a good save by Sommer to deny Sulemana, but Semenyo is there. Soa back with Soa again. Side now. Eventually, just forced to go back. That was a really good chance for a third goal. Seydu making a good run on the far side. He's been spotted as well. He's onside, Seydu, in the area, and again forcing Sommer into the save. Really good football from Ghana. They've been much more switched on in this second half than the Swiss have. A couple of good saves in quick succession from Yann Sommer. Side now, eventually, just a sloppy pass. Go back. Putting themselves under pressure. Really good chance for a third goal. Seydu making a good run on the far side. Good strike, good save as well. He's onside, Seydu, in the area, and again forcing Sommer into the save. Really good football from Ghana. He hit it crisply, Kamal Sulemana. Much more switched on in this second half than the Swiss. Sommer then forced into the save just moments later as well. A couple of good saves in quick succession from Yann Sommer. Vieira. Fosnakt with the header away. Lovely spot there, the run of Seydu. Just took him a moment to get that ball under control, Seydu. A couple of touches, still got the shot away. You'd expect Sommer to make that save nevertheless. Little check of the watch by the referee. And another. Spot there, the run of Seydu. Just took him a moment to get that ball under control, Seydu. Shot away. Let to make that save.
And they feel bad. Were you satisfied with his performance? Impressive most in this. Everyone wants to speak actually, as I said, we have to show the final battle. I'll be taking to even though I've been nothing they do with him. Portugal, who are so we say we can repeat this performance against the Portugal. Nothing they do. That's why we first half goal and second half 2-0. We would have to end it here because a lot of people are here. We can't talk to everyone, but these are your gifts from Itel, Infinix, and Techno. We would have to end it here because a lot of people are here. We can't talk to everyone, but these are your Black Stars fans Itel, Infinix, here at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Over to you, Kate Caesar, in the studio. John Mensah and Coach Ebenezer Sefa did a good job as well. I enjoy the analysis. Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Over to you, Kate Caesar, in the studio. John Mensah and Coach Ebenezer Sefa did a good job as well. I enjoy the analysis. From next time, when we meet you on the road, it will be a different location when the World Cup is on go. We are hoping that Ghana would actually beat Portugal.
From Circle, and the fans, they're obviously very excited. But a couple of stats there from the Ghana match, obviously a 2-0 win in total attempts. Switzerland surprisingly having more than Ghana, and 3 apiece in terms of shots on goal. Ghana having 1 corner to Switzerland's 1-2, and then in terms of ball possession, Ghana having 55% to Switzerland's 45%. And so here a bit of the stats there. But the most important stat there is that Switzerland are part of the top 15 sides in the world, and so Ghana has beaten a top 15 team in the world, and that's quite impressive. No matter how you see it, Coach, it's an impressive feat. The Black Stars are gradually bringing back the confidence that we need from them.
And that is what everybody was calling for. And I think that they've proven everybody that, look, when the time comes, they will deliver. I was looking at how they will be put together, how they will play as a team. As individual, their quality was so much that I've said it time and again, but I think that they've played so well as a team. We saw the changes that he made, the players that came on. Antoine Semenyo came in with some kind of physique.
Energy.
Of course, I mean, and the way he runs, it could clearly tell you that when he gets more supplies from Milford, he'll be able to torment defenders. I mean, we saw a free Ebane on the right side of Milford, and the way he damages in, he goes through the spaces. And I was so much in love with Salis in Milford, Elisha Owusu. They had a block in front of the back four, and the communication between Amate and Salisu was fantastic. Tariq Lamptey, Baba Rahman was excellent today. And for me, I think that as a team, they played. Individually, there's no question about it. Yes, 1 or 2 can make a mistake, but I think as a team, they've given Ghanaians hope. and they themselves, they've given themselves hope. But we shouldn't be overconfident about this game. But I'm sure the technical team will be able to analyze it properly with the team, and then probably watch the Portuguese tonight against the Nigerians. So probably we'll be able to have a good plan and a good strategy for the Portuguese on Thursday.
And the Portugal game is on Star Times. I do remember that Portugal versus Nigeria, it's live on Star Times. But I'll come back to you, John. But then here's Afriye Barnier and Inaki Williams also creating a couple of chances, which means that we could have gone ahead by more than 2-0. In terms of the chances, what do you think about them?
No, you see, they make good use of their pace, Inaki Williams, and then Kamaldeen Suleiman, who came on. Afriye Barnier uses his technique.
And remember, we do have another pacey winger in there, Osman Bukari. He was on the bench.
Of course. So that should tell you that we have quality in depth. It bounds to the coach to know how to use them, when to bring. And for me, I'm happy because, one, all the players gave out their best. Initially, we thought that they were going to relax their limbs because of injury and all that, and watch the movement, and then watch how they position themselves. Difficult in getting space behind the strikers. They also find it very difficult to get spaces behind the midfielders, and difficult to have spaces behind the defenders. So it should tell you that between the defenders and the midfielders, the space out there is equal as the midfield and attack. So they were forced to use the wide play, and on the wide play, Baba Rahman did well, and then Inaki Williams. So for me, total team play that we saw today, I'm very much impressed about the performance. Otoado, thumbs up. He's been able to communicate very well. You saw how he was wet. He was even more than the players on the field of play. That should tell you that he was working on the touchline. And for me, that is what we are all expecting from him. This is a total teamwork. The technical team and the playing body, I think they've done a very good job. Beating Switzerland by 2-0, not just beating them in terms of possession ahead of them. Yes, shot on target, they were 6, we had 5, but we had 2 balls at the back of the net, meaning that we were positive in whatever we did in terms of goal scoring. And for me, I'm very happy, especially for the new guys that are in the team. Kamal Sowa, Salis, Elisha Ulusu, and of course, Antoine Semenyo never had enough time when he was given the opportunity in terms of the qualifiers. This is the time to prove that, yes, right. Otodo had confidence in him. And then Salisu, Mimbo, he has made it.
but John, what goal no share now? This is a typical defender's goal. The build-up and how Okofa, Odin was saying.
Oh, you can see that he is really eager to score from that particular angle because corner there, anything can happen. So far as Omobo seems saying on, so one can born Kakrabia say a Kopoma, a bit me as a goalkeeper. And to rehearse, you see ahead for first time. Na second time one sans swing na o concentrate so be baby born wo ampa so concentrate so hu baby born by no say target onya born na otimi head share into corner kick there in fact so call your defender wo there wo advantage be say we make sure say obetimi
and in height no so he's the tallest player in the Black Stars at 1.92 but 42nd minute no nya another chance bianca or yeah they share first goal at Ghana, which means we'll make it forward runs a lot. As a defender, Osha Salisu, Jumano, the way